Hello. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Hello to all of my Facebook saints, my YouTube saints, and my Sunday school dropouts. Oh, Lord, all this hair. I'm sorry. I hope you're having a wonderful and fabulous day. If this is your first time joining us, well, hello. My name's Brandolyn, and I love to harass you guys. So come on in. We're going to have some fun. We're going to talk. And just, a couple of good, quick laughs to start off our week. If you are new, make sure to tell us that you're new and put that in the comments where you're from so that we can show you some love. I'm so excited. I missed you guys last week, but my goodness, it was too much. I couldn't take it. So please forgive me for missing last week, but we're back. We're back. And everything's back on schedule. Hello, Lisa. Happy Halloween to you too. Hello, Carol. Oh, let me see. They're coming in quick. Oh, yay. I missed you guys. I missed you guys so much. And we're going to have fun tonight because we got to talk about Halloween. So do not worry. Hello, Laura Jane Marie. Oh, I know when you got in trouble and your mama called out your whole name. Laura Jane Marie, get in here from North Vernon, Indiana. Well, hello to you. How's everybody doing? Come on in here. Y'all know I've missed you. I have missed you. Well, listen, there's a couple things we're going to talk about tonight. And so we're going to just jump right on into it. Please forgive me for not going live or posting any crazy videos this past week. Sometimes you just got to pull back and take a break. And this week was my week to just focus and take a break. So thank you for your patience while I did that. And just know that means to you, I'm going to be posting foolishness this week. So get yourself ready. Get ready for some foolishness because it's coming your way. So how's your week been? Tell me how everything's going. And Halloween, I've already seen some of these costumes. Jesus help us all. So let me know how everything's going. Hi, my Twyla. How's everything? Did it pop up? I hope all is well with you. Gina, this is your first time? Well, Gina, welcome to the family. We love having fun. So get ready. We are about to have some fun. The first thing I want to do before we get into any of the craziness is tell you, give you an update on my family. And also, why does your shirt say, this is my costume? I'm sorry. Okay, so Twyla wants to know why my shirt says accept. Okay, so my shirt says accept. Ooh, wait a minute. Let me back y'all up. I don't want nobody to get hit in the forehead with all of these. I think this is probably a 12-point font on this shirt, but when I put it on, it quickly went to about 72. Bold font. So this is a shirt from my school. I work at UTC, and so there's lots of shirts and lots of things that they give out, and this is one of the shirts they gave the students. Back up, y'all. Don't nobody get a black eye. I'm going to have to bend back so you can see it, but it says accept, belong, connect, develop, engage. And so it's just an action words to encourage students. So I'm going to pull you back now. Everybody okay? Okay, let's see here. Margot says, crazy teaching Halloween week should be illegal. Agreed. Absolutely agree. I didn't scare anybody, did I? Everybody still got all their eyes? Okay. No, your screen wasn't messed up. That wasn't 3D. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure I answered Twyla's question. But I wanted to update everybody on my family and use both of them for my Bless Your Hearts this week. So for anyone who doesn't know, Gina, I know you're new. Every week when we go live, we always have a Bless Your Heart moment. Bless Your Heart is something that you say when you have nothing nice to say. You just keeps you out of a lot of trouble when you just go, bless your heart. So we have two bless your heart stories, and they both come from my family, my daughter and my husband. Okay. So I'm going to start with my husband, but let me see. Let me get these comments real quick. Hi, Melanie from Aruba. Greetings and salutations. Recuperating from my son's birthday yesterday, and he's getting old, and I'm so young. Absolutely. If you ask my nephew right now how old his TT is, that's what he calls me. TT is 21. So yes, that's right. They're aging. It's not us. It's them completely, completely. Lisa, you sent me a funny video. I'll have to find it. I don't think I got it, but I will find it. I will definitely find it. Shamika says, oh, wait a minute. The comment. My week has been busy. I've been back and forth to the doctors. I had two sick little ones on my hands. Oh, well, I hope that your babies are doing better. And I hope that you keep your strength taking care of those two little ones. Let's see here. Martina says, I'm sore from yard work, but I bet you the yard is beautiful. I bet you it is. And happy birthday, Shelby. Happy birthday. Okay, so let me jump right on into some of this craziness. Now, you all, before I tell you this bless your heart moment, compliments of my husband, I want you to know, if you don't already know, I love meeting new people, and I love meeting new people who are nothing like me. Okay. Because, you just really can connect. Those are the best. So just know that this is not in a judgy way at all, but it was quite funny in our family. So this past week, my husband informed me that he had to take off work a little early and take his father to get his car worked on. Now, on the surface, that sounds normal, right? No big deal. He's going to help his dad with his car. Now, understand this. My father-in-law is a car enthusiast, okay? So he loves engine rebuilding, taking things apart, and he's actually built a car and put it all together on his own. So that's his hobby. Okay, wonderful. So then my husband says, we've got to go up towards Nashville to get the part. Okay, now I don't know why you got to go way up towards Nashville other than it's an old car. And I know that sometimes you just got to jump in different places to get these parts. Okay, and understand when we say up towards Nashville, that's anything on the other side of Mount Eagle. Okay, so I'm like, all right, this must be important. He says, yes. We're going to go get the car. Now, mind you, in my mind, I'm thinking car parts. Keep that in mind. He says, yes, we're going up towards Nashville to get his car worked on by some Mennonites. Did you receive what I just said? He told me that they were going up towards Nashville to get the car worked on by some Mennonites. I had many questions immediately. Now, first of all, excuse me, for anybody who doesn't know, when we say Mennonites, I think it's similar to Amish. Okay, excuse me. Do y'all know the Amish people? Amish. You understand? Like it is a faith, and they do not believe in technology. They are very against that. They feel that technology actually pulls you further away from the Lord. And there's different sectors, okay? So not all of them believe the same things, but for the most part. See, I'm glad to see y'all are doing the same thing I was doing. I see these comments coming in. I see you. So yes, he said he was going to get his car worked on by some Mennonites. Okay. Now, I'm sitting here confused because I've had a lot of things that Mennonites have made up. I've seen furniture. I've seen Mennonite honey or butter. I've seen these things. I know they make them. I've seen them. I've seen them at markets. But I'm trying to understand how Mennonites who drive horses and buggies are going to help you with a vehicle. Okay, so I'm asking questions. I'm trying to get clarity. Mennonites do Drive though? Okay, well, thank you for telling me because I was thoroughly confused. My husband confused me. It took him, he just assumed I understood. Mary, Mary, Mary said they can be veterinarians. That's their mechanics. See, okay, thank you. But he finally spoke and said, no, the Mennonites are actually known for their leather work. You might have wanted to lead with that. They're doing the interior of the car. That makes some sense to me. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. That makes more sense. Now, this particular group of Mennonites don't drive. And the reason I know that is because I started asking other questions like, how did you find them? Better yet, how did they find you? How did you know to go to the men? They don't have a phone. So how does this work? If they don't have a phone, I'm assuming we can't find their, services on Yelp. It's not on Google. It was a friend of a friend that told a friend. Okay. All right. So a friend of a friend told you to go up towards Nashville to get your car worked on by the Mennonites. That is wonderful. I am with you. But how do they know you coming if they don't have a phone? You have to write them or just show up. Okay. Flag on the play. Daniel said, never again. No. Let me tell you, I know, or I have talked to a couple of Amish and I hate to keep saying Amish and Mennonite because they're not interchangeable. They are different. And they're very nice people. Okay. They are wonderful. However, I have talked to them at markets or in stores where they're selling goods. I mean, like they want your services. But my husband and his father were just going to roll out into their hood. And he didn't understand why I was a little concerned. He kept telling me that I was being closed-minded, that people aren't like that. Okay. And I asked him one question that shut him up. You think I shouldn't be concerned that my little chocolate drop, my little milk dud husband is just going to roll off into some Amish country with no warning? He just going to show up. I shouldn't be concerned. Okay. I got one question. When's the last time you seen a black Amish person? I'll hold. He couldn't understand why I was concerned. So now my stomach was in a bit of a knot because he was just showing up. It's a difference when anyone comes into your space or is in a common area. You go into their hood and they don't know you coming, honey. And you okay. Bless his heart. That's all I'm going to say. Bless his heart. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I just want to know. He's giving you breaking into their hood gives a whole new meaning to breaking Amish. But that's just me. I just want to report that my husband has made it back. And I wasn't overly concerned because at the end of the day, I know that, they have the horse and the buggies and, they were in a vehicle and I don't care how you spin it. The horsepower in a car can outdo the horse and the buggy. I got that. But something about them loading up one of them musket guns, I don't know. It just, come on back. We're going to find someone else to do the interior work. But no, they're going again. They missed them. They weren't at home. So they're going to go back. I'm thinking about going with them. So you might get a never again video. I don't know. That's the first bless your heart. Second bless your heart this week. Your friend, little Miss Sydney, my daughter, she's struggling, y'all. She loves Halloween, okay? She loves to dress up. And she is so upset right now because the Pony Express, Shay, really? Y'all are all awful. I'm sure they're wonderful. And I'm telling you, I seriously doubt anything will happen. I'm sure they are good-hearted people. How bees and ever. I don't need my husband to be the test dummy to find out if they are good or if they aren't, if they're bad, if they appreciate people going to their hood or not. I don't need my husband to be the one to figure that out. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, your friend, Little Miss Sydney, for anyone who doesn't know, my daughter is 12 years old and she loves Halloween, not because of the candy, but because she loves to dress up. And she is very upset because she's big mad because they can't dress up at the school. Yes, they don't celebrate Halloween at her school. And she was so big mad that she wanted to do, she said, Mama, I don't understand. I just don't get it. I think we should be able to dress up. And she wanted to start a petition so that they could enjoy Halloween at her school. Only problem is, baby, well, let me say this. I am proud of my daughter. I think it's wonderful that she felt so passionate about something, even though it was as simple as Halloween, that she wanted to start a petition. To me, that showed activism, and she was expressing her opinion in a in a mature way. Yeah, so we're good on that. But baby, you can't start a petition to have Halloween at your school because you go to the Christian school. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can't. They don't really want all that at the school. You understand? It's the Christian school. I don't really know what you're gonna dress up as. The Holy Ghost, I put a sheet on you, send you on to school with some wings on your back. I mean, I don't really know that, or an angel. I don't know. I don't know what else you could be at the Christian school. Y'all help her. Miss Brenda said it. Okay, Brenda said, oh, it went fast, Brenda. Brenda said, in school it's called Fall Fest. Yes. And I need you to just fall yourself in the seat and not worry about dressing up at the good Christian school. They're not going for that. So bless your hearts. I have on one extreme someone who's trying to give a new meaning to breaking Amish. And I have another one who's going to get put out of the Christian school for trying to start Halloween. I've had a rough week. Can you tell? So who gets the award? My husband or my child? They both are in it to win it. Let's see here. Margot says, when kids wear hats on Hats Day, nothing gets done. Costume makes it a total lost day. Christian schools, Bible characters, except Mary Magdalene, or the woman at the well. Them, just leave them alone. Neither one of these characters. Just leave them alone. But my costume tonight, I was going to put on more. And then I put this on and I said, this evening, my costume is going to be comfortable. That is what I am. That is my costume for tonight. I represent comfortable. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to catch up with these comments. Mary says Catholic schools have All Saints Day parties and dress up. So city schools should have biblical characters. I agree with you. But Miss Mary, I'm telling you, with my child, we don't need to give her any ideas. I'm afraid to ask her. I will find out. But if she could be a biblical character, I have no clue what she would choose, but I'm sure it is still something that could potentially get her kicked out. So we just gonna leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Miss Mary says both of them get the bless your heart. The hubby, both. Shrop for trying to just go breaking Amish. Okay. Miss Christine said, thank you. I'll take it because it's been a bit of a week. What's her costume? She doesn't have one that I know about. So I will find out and post later, Courtney. Knowing her, it'll be something crazy, but I don't know. Still trying to figure out why Christian schools can't celebrate All Hallows Eve. Now I'm gonna say this. I don't, and this is awful. I don't really know all of the background behind the origin of All Hallows Eve or Halloween, but I think that it plays into some of the satanic stuff, and so they probably just steer clear of it. I don't know that to be a fact. So please, if anyone knows, if I misspoke, please speak up. Yeah, my see, exactly. Remember, Jezebel was in the Bible. Some kid would try it. Yes. So it's probably best that we just steer clear. Just steer clear. Oh, Miss Sue, it says accept, belong, connect, develop, and engage. I got it from UTC. These are just powerful words to connect with students. And so they were passing out sweatshirts at school. I wasn't going to pass that up. So, okay, thank you. Everyone's saying, Joey, it's evil things. That's why they just steer clear of it. But I do want to use that. And I'm kind of glad we are jumping into this part of it because I want to use this to kind of talk about something with you guys before we talk about candy. I want to talk about costumes, but bear with me. I want you to type in the comments right now. Tell me, oh, it was Jonathan. I'm sorry, Joey. Tell me, what was your favorite costume growing up? Growing up, what was your like when you go back over those memories, what was the one costume you remember above all? Tell me what that was. And while I'm waiting for you guys to put in those comments, I do want to tell you, I don't care what anybody says, that candy that we get at Halloween, with the it's in wax paper or parchment paper and they're orange or black. That is disgusting. I still don't know if that's taffy. I don't know what that is, but it ain't right. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. I guess I have a different view on the holiday. And guess what, Jonathan? That's absolutely fine. You are more than welcome to have a different view. You are still accepted and loved here. I love Halloween. I love dressing up, but I do respect the fact that I have my child in a Christian school. And that could, even though we may have different views and like it's lighthearted for me, because I feel that if you teach your child a certain way, if you teach them the way that they should go, stuff like that shouldn't matter. But regardless to your view, you're welcome here and enjoy it. Tell me what you would be for Halloween. Let's see here. Raggedy. Oh, I remember the Raggedy Ann costumes. I remember. Shay says, I can still smell the wet, sweaty man. Do y'all remember we were little and you had the little cheap costumes and then the little plastic mask that would cut? The plastic was so cheap, it would cut the side of your face. Do y'all remember those? Let's see here. Who was a housewife? I can't get this comment. I was a housewife with curlers, slippers, and a robe. Regina, that's the best one. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, okay. I was a devil for years in college, and I was a vampirous alien that wore a cocktail dress. That's what I'm talking about, Melanie. I see all of these great comments. Let's see here. I was a witch 3 years in a row. We recycled our outfits, wore something homemade. Absolutely. You better keep that, go in that closet and get that witch hat and change up the colors. Oh, the candy corn is not of the Lord. The Lord is not pleased. The Lord is not pleased with candy corn. The Lord is not pleased. I don't know who invented it, but it is not of God. Candy corn or that nasty unidentified black and orange parchment candy. It's not. Let's see here. Wynette says, we wore was mask and street clothes. I'm not mad. Put the mask on, go out there with your look. And my mama never bought me a special Halloween bag either. We had the leftover sack from the grocery store. Get. Get. Yes. That little string would break. Yes. And your mama would be walking around trying to find a stapler to staple the. So then you had to just hold your mask the rest of the evening in front of your face because the little string would pop off. Yes, that's the mask I'm talking about. That's the costume I'm talking about. Those little masks were freaky looking. It was creepy. Those were creepy masks. Well, the reason why I was asking, okay, I was going somewhere with this, and I love these comments. The Batman onesie, yes, yes. Let's see here. What you never had? Let me see. We never had Halloween in Australia when I was a kid. Oh, Patricia. Oh, tell us about some of the costumes you have now. The pillowcase. You guys use pillowcases. My mama said y'all ain't messing up my good pillowcases. we got we called them. It didn't matter what grocery store they were from. It could have been Meyer or Food City. Buy any of those. We call those plastic bags Kroger bags. So you better put your candy in the Kroger bag. That's what we did. Um, but here's my question for you. We have all these great memories about the different costumes that we wore or that we remember from our childhood. But what I want to ask you is, what costume do you put on every day? See, you didn't think I was going there. What costume do you wear all the time? Not sure what I mean? Let me give you an example. Have you ever been tired and worked to the bone, and you're just exhausted? You're exhausted, not just physically, but mentally. And you have to get up and you still have to feed the kids and take care of everything. And you're so busy doing what you need to do for everyone else and always being there and showing up that you've put on a costume that you're okay. Has anyone done that? Is anyone wearing um, that costume right now? Or is anyone wearing the costume where your feelings are hurt, that you don't feel that your voice is being heard, that you're fine, everything's good, and you're dealing with situations on your job or in your family where you feel that you are being minimized, taken advantage of, and instead of saying something, you put on a mask. You wear the costume of, I'm fine. Yes, Miss Mary, I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh, that's a good one, Sade. The fake it till you make it. Yes. Yes. You're not sure of what you're doing. You just put on a costume of, I'm good. I can make this happen. I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but I'm going to fake it till I make it. Donna Lee, the I'm okay. And you're not. You're not. Are these costumes that people are putting on? What costume are you wearing right now? I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to end on this. Part of the reason why I was unable to go live last week is because I did have a bunch of work to do. Okay. But leading up to this week, I don't know your business. I don't know what's going on with you. So I can only use me to tell you this. Okay. This 2 weeks ago, for the past couple of weeks, it's been crazy. I've taken on a lot on my job. We have a young lady who's no longer with us at work. And so I'm doing my job and her job, and it's just really involved. And we have a lot of events going on. And it's every day, it's nonstop. And I'm still trying to be a mama, take my child, be at every softball game. I want her to look up and see her mama's there. I'm still trying to be a wife. I feed him every now and then, but I have a country husband, so I have to make real meals. But the past 2 weeks, I believe he's found a mistress, and her name is the microwave. So we've got all that going on, and I'm in school. I'm in school too. And it just got to be too much. I was smiling and ripping and running and running and ripping. And have you ever had your hands in so much that you can't quite get anything done? But you're steady saying, I'm good, I'm okay, I'll be there, I'll do this, I'll do that. I was on crash and burn mode, okay? Crash and burn. And so I needed to step back, take a breath, do my homework, and breathe. And part of my breathing meant I needed to come off of social media for a minute. Now, I didn't quite understand why I needed to back up and catch my breath, but let me tell you what happened to me today in the grocery store. I was putting all this stuff in my basket, okay? My husband and my daughter were in the car, and I had my list. And I was busy going up and down the aisles, putting things in my basket. Okay. Now let's talk about what I was getting. I was getting meats because I got to cook. And oh, Sydney likes this. And oh, yeah, Daniel wants this. And I'm putting stuff in the basket and I'm checking off everything on the list. And then I got a bag of sugar. Okay. I put the sugar in my basket. And I'm still shopping. I'm getting all this stuff. And as I turned the corner to go to the register, I ran into someone I knew. I stopped and I spoke. And before I could keep going, someone ran up to me and says, "Ma'am, stop, don't move." Okay, I won't. The bag of sugar had ripped open and was spilling everywhere I went. You could literally just sweep sugar because that sugar was falling out. So immediately I had a cashier in front of me and behind me. They boxed me in. I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And I'm like, "Oh my God, I'll pay for it." And they said, "No, you will not pay for it." They went and got me another sugar. They took the old sugar and I said, "Well, how did this happen?" And she picked up the bag of sugar and she said, "There's a hole in your bag." I'm like, "I am so sorry." So by this time, I see another cashier coming with a broom, and she literally went up and down every aisle, getting up sugar. And of course, I made a joke about it, although I was embarrassed, just extremely embarrassed. I said, "Now, I do think of myself as sweet, but this might be taking it a bit too far." But here's the point. I was so busy doing all the stuff, getting this and doing this and into everything. And my costume was, I got to be there for everybody else. I'm okay. I'm fine. Let me do this. Let me do that. And I'm just putting all this stuff in my basket, putting all this stuff on my plate, doing all this stuff in life, doing all this stuff for everybody else, that I was running on empty. And every time I put something in the basket and kept moving, I was losing a little bit more of myself. So that's my point to you tonight. Didn't know that was going to happen, but that is my point to you. Don't put so much in your basket for other people and put on the costume of "I'm okay and I'm fine" and fake it till you make it, that you start losing you. Don't have a sugar trail behind you. That's right, Rachel. I apologize to everyone at the Fort Oglethorpe Bilo location, Food City location. But Courtney says, use Instacart for grocery shopping and have someone shop for you. You'll love it. That's not the point of the story, Courtney. The point of the story is, don't lose yourself and spill out everything you have trying to fill up your basket with other things for other people. Please tell me y'all got the point. Put some hearts in the comments if you understood, although I will try Instacart. If you got the point, let me see some hearts. Oh, Lord. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Because I don't see any hearts. Because I'm on a special system, you got to put the hearts in the comments for me to see them. I don't see them if you just click it on Facebook. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Sue. Thank you. I just want to make sure I was making sense. Making sense to you. That's all. That is all. How's my Roro doing? I saw Roro was in here. Thank you, Faith. Thank you, Miss Ann. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. That's right. And that's another costume. Hold on. That's a people pleaser. Absolutely. That's another costume. And sometimes I've been guilty of wearing it. I will not lie. I can't tell you. I can't talk about you. I can only talk about me. I can only tell my business. But I promise you'll end up finding out everything about me because I'll tell it. I feel like you go through things in life to strengthen you, but everything you go through also can be a lesson or can help somebody else. So tell it. Tell it. So that's all. Just be careful of the costumes that you wear. Now, listen, before I get out of here, and thank y'all so much for the hearts. Thank you so much. Yes, Rachel, it's a hard pill for me to swallow too. You got to start being honest and real about who you are and take off your costume. Take off your costume. Okay? And that's hard to do. That's a Pastor Paul sermon. Oh, come on now. Well, listen, I want to tell you this. Starting next Sunday, I am so excited because we're going to have some special guests. It has been a while since I've had people on the live with us, and it's in the honor of leading up to my favorite holiday, which is Thanksgiving. So get ready. We're going to have fun. You know, for me, Thanksgiving represents food, faith, and family, not always in that order. So for the every Sunday this month, we are going to celebrate and have a different theme, either around food, faith, or family, or all of them. Okay. So get ready for that. Now, you know what I'm going to tell you. But before I do, the comments were moving extremely fast tonight, so I did not catch them all. Julie says, love this chat. I'm the caretaker of my boyfriend who has brain cancer. We were on our way to a family get together yesterday and I had a bad wreck. No one was hurt, but I was charged for failure to yield as I was turning left. So tired. I'm wearing the costume of... Hold on, I can't see the comment. Just a minute. I'm wearing the costume of... I didn't get the word that you were looking for, Julie. But let me tell you this. Julie, you can't do it all. And that is a hard thing to say because it's a hard thing to hear. And it is something that I want you to know. You are not alone. A lot of us fight with that. Okay. I want you to make sure that you take time for yourself because you can't be there for him when you get so worked up and stressed out because you're trying to do it all. And I just have a feeling that sometimes things happen for a reason. And Lord knows, I am so sorry that you had that wreck. But I want you to use that as an opportunity to understand that Lord might be getting your attention. He might be saying, slow down. You know, sometimes God gets us in different ways because we don't just listen. Now, I can't speak for you, but sometimes, you know, I'll be like, okay, Lord, I'm coming. Yeah, I'm coming. And he has to make us hit something to catch it and hear his voice. Okay. So I'm not putting this on the Lord, but I want you to use this as an opportunity to hear his voice. I'm thankful you weren't hurt. You can pay a ticket. You can get another car, but the both of you are still here. Okay. So just use this as a moment to reset and breathe. Get some help. Take a moment away. Being a caregiver is hard. It is very hard. And a lot of times people don't understand that. You get burned out, okay? And you feel guilty for getting burned out. And I am here to tell you, and I know I'm not the only one in this comments that will say this. It's okay. It's okay. So my prayer for everyone that this week is to make sure, my prayer is that you get the strength and the courage to take off the costume and just be yourself and walk in the light that the good Lord has provided you. Get your shine on. That's right. Who said get your shine on? Miss Bondo, I am so thankful that you enjoyed it. I am so thankful. Hi, my tea. Get your shine on. And I will see you all. Get ready. We're about to have fun leading into Thanksgiving. So get ready. Get your shine on. And if you love this tonight, share it with someone who needed to hear it. Hello, my Roro. How are you? Get your shine on. You guys have a great night.